Joni Mitchell is one of the most influential and revered artists in modern music history. A poet, painter, and singer-songwriter whose work has consistently transcended boundaries, she built a career on fearlessly blending vulnerability with virtuosity. Known for her ethereal voice, complex guitar tunings, and striking lyrical introspection, Mitchell redefined what it meant to be a female artist, and an artist, period. She is not just a songwriter, but a composer of emotional landscapes, each song a brushstroke of human experience. Born Roberta Joan Anderson on November 7, 1943 in Fort Macleod, Alberta, Canada, Joni showed early signs of artistic curiosity. After surviving polio as a child, she turned to music and art as sources of strength and self-expression. She taught herself to play guitar using unconventional tunings, a necessity due to her weakened left hand, which would eventually become a defining feature of her innovative sound. Mitchell began performing in small coffee houses in Canada before moving to the United States, where the folk scene was exploding. Her songwriting quickly caught attention. Before she even released an album, artists like Judy Collins, Tom Rush, and Buffy Sainte-Marie were recording her songs. In 1968, she released her debut album, Song to a Seagull, produced by David Crosby, which introduced the world to her mystical melodies and razor-sharp lyrical insight. It wasn't long before Joni Mitchell became a central figure in the Laurel Canyon music scene, mingling with legends like Neil Young, Crosby, Stills and Nash, and James Taylor. Her 1971 album, Blue, is widely considered one of the greatest albums of all time. Stripped down and emotionally raw, it chronicled heartbreak, longing, and existential searching with astonishing honesty. Songs like A Case of You, River, and California revealed the depths of human emotion with poetic precision. But Mitchell never settled. As the 1970s progressed, she moved beyond the folk mold, incorporating jazz, pop, and world music into her evolving sound. Albums like Court and Spark, Hejira, and The Hissing of Summer Lawns demonstrated her restless creativity. Collaborating with jazz legends like Jaco Pastorius, Charles Mingus, and Wayne Shorter, she challenged listeners and critics alike. Her work was not about commercial appeal. It was about truth, beauty, and exploration. Joni Mitchell's influence can be felt across generations. Artists as diverse as Prince, Taylor Swift, Bjork, Herbie Hancock, and Brandi Carlile have cited her as a major inspiration. Her ability to articulate complex emotional and philosophical ideas through music has made her a North Star for songwriters worldwide. Her lyrics touch on love, freedom, nature, femininity, and cultural critique, always delivered with grace and clarity. Despite her success, Mitchell has always maintained a fiercely independent spirit. She refused to conform to industry expectations, often clashing with labels over artistic control. She was never one to chase fame or chart positions, and yet her work remains timeless and relevant. In a male-dominated industry, she carved out a space entirely her own, earning respect through sheer brilliance. In addition to her music, Mitchell is an accomplished painter. Her album covers often feature her own artwork, and she considers painting and songwriting to be equal expressions of her creative soul. Her visual art, like her music, is deeply personal and ever-evolving. In the early 2000s, Mitchell stepped back from public life, disillusioned with the music business and suffering from health issues. In 2015, she experienced a life-threatening brain aneurysm, which left her unable to speak or walk. But with remarkable resilience, she slowly recovered. In 2022, she made a surprise return to the stage at the Newport Folk Festival, performing alongside Brandi Carlile, a moment that left fans and fellow musicians in awe. Today, Joni Mitchell remains a living legend. Her voice, though weathered by time, still carries the weight of wisdom and wonder. Her songs continue to resonate because they speak to the eternal questions of what it means to love, to lose, to hope, and to be alive. She is more than a musician. She is a storyteller, a philosopher, a rebel, and an oracle. Joni Mitchell gave the world a gift: permission to feel deeply, to question boldly, and to create freely. In every line, every chord, and every canvas, she reminds us that art is not just about beauty. It's about truth.